Hey, what's going on, guys? Been trying to make a video pretty much all week for everybody, and you know, I try to pump out at least one or two just for the hell of it, just kind of entertain myself. You know, I don't know, I've been having fun on this whole YouTube thing, making videos, and you know, just, you know, if you're new here and this is your first time watching, my name's Mike, and I'm just a fucking clown. I've been driving for a long time. I've had my CDL since 2004. I was the youngest one to ever go through the truck driving school at the time. I was only like 20. And yeah, by the time I got my license, I was 21. I think I turned 21 the day before graduating or something like that. It's the only reason why they let me into the school. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That was back in the day. Like I said, 2004. I went to Transport Tech up in Brookville, Pennsylvania, and yeah, that was a good time. But anyhow, that's not what this video is about. Just wanted to talk about how, you know, I helped the driver the other night at one of our local customers that we go to. A lot of guys come in and out of there that are not local, and they pick up loads. A lot of Landstar guys. You guys know any Landstar drivers? Well, there was a Landstar guy there, and it was after hours. It was on the weekend, and I got there. I'm glad I got there when I got there, because the guy had no idea what to do. And I don't know, he was an older fella, I called him a goat. He didn't seem to be offended by me calling him a goat. But he had a big long white beard, you know, and that doesn't mean that he's, you know, been trucking for 30 years or anything. But he seemed like he was fairly new to driving, and I thought, I'm going to help this old fella out. He was a nice guy, he really was. But anyhow, he was going through the paperwork trying to figure out what to do. And this particular place, there's 3 sets of bill of lading, right? You got your bill of lading, and it had 3 stops. So he thought that he needed to sign 3 bill of lading and pull the top cover off of each one. I said, no. That's not how this works. Like, you get 3 copies, and all 3 are the same. It's like at this place, no matter if you have 1 stop or 10 stops, you're always only going to have 3 bill of lading, and you have to sign one and leave the one that you signed, right? It's not hard. It's not hard to figure out. But there's no signs there that really tell you what to do. Like, there's really nothing there to really help explain it or nothing. So I explained to the guy how it worked. I'm like, look here, dude. Like, you just sign this here and put this bitch in the slot here that says signed bill of lading. It's not difficult. And he had the front cover all ripped off of him. Like, he had 3 stops. First one was in Bloomingdale, Georgia, I think. I don't know. And then his last stop was in Panama City. Regardless, it doesn't matter. And we had to figure his paperwork out because he pulled him off the staples. I'm like, no, dude. You don't need to do all that. You don't need to do all that. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This is easy. This is easy. And it took a little bit for it to sink in. But he's like, well, I got 3 stops. I got 3 pieces of paperwork. I'm like, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You got, like, each time you stop, you want to get one of these signed, and you got to give them a copy, and you keep a copy. That's all you got to do. It was like, I just, you know, and I'm a pretty patient guy. I think I'm a fairly patient person, but I could never, ever be a trainer. There's just no way. I could never train guys to do this job. I'm not that great at backing up, and you know, I'm not even the great at shifting gears, but I'm good enough to get through and get by. You know, I've never had many issues, but you know, like, to try to teach somebody, I don't think I'd be the best at it. Regardless, you know, I wanted to try to help this guy out, and I did. I got it through his head of how to do it and how to sign his paperwork and everything, and just made me think, you know, driving is all about being patient. Like, you gotta be patient out here on the road. Like, you gotta be kind of courteous too, you know. When somebody's coming on an exit ramp, you gotta make a decision. Can I get over or not? And, you know, it comes down to, if you can move over, move the fuck over. But if you can't move over, it's the person coming on the exit ramp's job to stop. Come to a slowdown. That's their responsibility. If you can't move over, you can't move over. But if you can, you know, the general rule is move the fuck over. It's not that big a deal. Sorry for cursing. I'm trying to be better about it, but I get off the rails, and I apologize. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. And, yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, and I get frustrated with that because I see so many guys, they don't move over when they're just like, yeah, the heck with you, I'm not moving over. You can go ahead and slow down and stop for me. And then you get out there and you realize, oh shit, there was a car beside him, he couldn't move over. So, you know, you just got mad and frustrated for no reason. But I wonder how many people that get mad and frustrated because somebody didn't move over. I wonder how many people get mad and frustrated and then they don't see that there was somebody beside them, and they see that, you know, they had no other choice, they could not get over. I don't know. It's one of those stupid things that I think about. I'm psychotic and think about dumb stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys ever see or do anything like that? Oh, just rambling, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. We gotta help one another out here. And when you see somebody struggling, you know, that guy, he didn't ask me for help. And I just offered to help because he looked like he was having a hard time. I was like, hey man, you got your paperwork figured out? He goes, well, not really. I don't really know what to do here. I've never been here before. And I just jumped in and started helping him. No hands, nothing. Just started helping him. And I don't know. I wish we could see more of that. And I don't know. Maybe it happens more than I think it does, but there's so many people that would just sign their paperwork and say, oh man, I have no idea, it's your thing, figure it out. And they could help. But there's a lot of people that don't know how to communicate with other people. You know, as truck drivers, we're constantly by ourselves. We don't really talk to that many people. At least, I don't know, some people, I guess they get on the phone and talk for fucking hours, but as far as having human conversations and shit, it just doesn't happen that often. What else happened this week? Oh, I ran into this really cool older black dude. He was a cool dude. He had a really southern accent. It was kind of hard to understand, but he was still a nice guy. He was older, and he was trying to buy a pack of Newports, and they wouldn't scan for whatever reason. It was a big TA truck stop where Interstate 35E and Interstate 35W come together right below Dallas in Texas. I can't remember the exit number, but I spent the night there the other night. And he was trying to ring them up and it wouldn't go through. And I said, oh hell man, just throw them damn things away, you don't need them. He started laughing. He goes, are you a smoker? I said, I just quit. I just quit 3 years ago. And August 24th will be 3 years for me. And he's just like, oh man, congratulations, young man, congratulations. He goes, I'm going to get there someday, I'm going to get there. He said, how'd you do it? I said, I quit. One day I was at a Kroger, and they had patches for sale. And they had them on a sale. They were fairly cheap, and I wasn't ready to quit smoking. And I just bought them and threw them in the side of the truck, just put them on the passenger seat. And said, someday I'm going to say, hey, I'm ready to quit, and I'm going to have them patches there. And that's what I did. And one day I decided I'm going to give them patches a go. I was down to like 1 or 2 cigarettes, and I put that patch on and I weld them cigarettes and my lighter. I littered that bitch right up. I threw it right out the fucking window. I said, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I've had enough. I'm done. I'm quitting smoking today. And by God, I've never picked up another cigarette since then. I really haven't. I hit the old bowl once or twice since then, but that was about it. Got a little puff there, but that was when I had my teeth pulled out and I needed a little bit of pain medicine. That's another story. But yeah, I don't know. And he asked me, I told him that if you go on Amazon, you can buy patches really cheap. They're not very much money. You can buy I think a patch for like $20 to $30. And he said, oh man, I don't know how to work that whole computer shit because I don't even know what Amazon is. I started laughing. I said, Man, I said, you find somebody that you know that can get them for you, or go to Rite Aid and buy some. Find a pharmacy. He said, well, I said, much as these cigarettes are costing, I might have to look into it. I said, I'm telling you, try it. I put it right above my nipple, up on my chest, about 3 or 4 inches up from my nipple on either side. I would rotate them. And I said, I would do that every day, and it worked for me. And then he starts going on. He's like, wow, you don't have any with you, do you? And I didn't understand what he said at the time. At first, I was like, huh? He's like, you don't got any with you? He's like, buddy, I don't understand what you're saying. He's like, do you have any patches? I was like, oh, I got you. He's like, no, I don't have any with me. Because, I would have bought them off of you. I said, well, sir, if I had some patches, I'd have gave them to you. I wouldn't even thought about it. I just said, here, try these out instead. Just give them a shot, see what happens. And, you know, I'd love to have helped him out. Yeah, anybody that can quit smoking, man, is just fucking awesome. I wish everybody could just quit smoking. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I have zero cravings whatsoever. None. Not even a little bit. Like everybody kept saying, oh, you're gonna have cravings for the rest of your life. I don't know, maybe someday it'll dawn on me and I'll have a craving or two. I don't know, maybe it'll get bad another day. I don't know, but as of right now, 3 years in, I don't have any cravings. It's amazing. I need to make a video on the whole smoking thing. I got a couple, but I need to make a newer, updated one. And yeah, but alright, well, that's fucking long enough. My voice, I can only talk for so long, my throat gets sore. I mean, I could shut it off, turn it back on and keep rambling, but everybody likes shorter videos anyhow. But yeah, help your fellow driver out. I might buy some patches and throw in my truck just to hand them out someday. Say, hey man, did you ever think about trying out a patch? Here's one for free, try it shit out. Just to see what happens. I think they should sell them at the truck stops. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why nobody sells patches. You want to make a real fucking change in life? Pull them fucking masks off and put a patch on. That'll change somebody's fucking life. Why they don't do that, I have no idea. Why nobody sells patches at these gas stations, at the truck stops, I have no clue. It's absolutely ridiculous. If they're gonna sell cigarettes, they should offer patches. They just should. But, alright everybody, please subscribe. Give me a, you know, smash your like button. Or don't. It's fine. Either way, I don't care. I love that you guys watch and listen to me ramble. This is more of a listening one while I'm driving down the road. It's 11 p.m. It's pretty late. And yeah, just thought maybe I'd make a little video. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Or you'll see this probably tomorrow. So have a good day. Have a good Thursday.